Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná, Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná. Good morning, gooners, grifters, everyone else. Good morning, ladies and gents. Hello, hello from Freya, my little cat. Now we're gonna have a little chat. Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid in the morning. Hello, Inkling, who has been lurking here probably since the dawn of time. I love it every single time. This is going down in history. And Piranapout, hello. I saw both of you on Smash's stream. Hopefully I didn't steal you. Yeah, sure, as if I can steal someone. Alright, first order of business. This is Coffee Thoughts. We drink coffee. Okay. That's good. Cats are meowing in the back. That's good. So, I woke up quite earlier than expected. To be honest, I didn't sleep almost at all. And I didn't sleep because of what I'm about to talk about. So, B-Man. Hello. Hello. Thank you for being here. That's amazing that to see you here. Finch's chirping is better. Yes, I also like continue to replay that clip that you sent on the Discord. It's amazing. It's so cute. I want to pet it like this with a finger. All right. So, I just named this stream, which is called "This is Why Small Creators Give Up," and I'm meaning someone like me. Not me. I'm not giving up. No worries. But there is a reason why a lot of creators give up, and it's not the only reason. It's by far not the only reason. There are tons and tons of reasons to just give up if you don't succeed at first, or if you're too slow in your journey. And the thing is, one of those reasons is when you get, well, I'm not gonna say attacked, but I'm gonna say when you get overwhelmed by a group of people in comments, in replies on X or somewhere. And that is mostly said for when you have either a controversial take or a take against some other group of people. In this case, based gamers and actual fans of gaming against the woke mind virus. And if you're a creator like that, if you're someone like me, someone like Smash, someone like Hypnotic, someone like World of Fans, people who basically report on what's happening in gaming or standing up to defend gaming, like Crumbs as well, you would get a lot of hate, especially a hate from the opposition. This is a good time for me to say that the opposition also claim to be gamers, and these types of gamers don't seem to be able to accept rational information. Not talking about insulting each other across the platform. So you're a douchebag for liking this game, or you need it for not liking this game. Look at this masterpiece. Okay, it's weird. It's weird when you have something like this, because at the end we used to, at least that's what I remember back in early 2000s, we were all gamers. Like, we were all on technically one side. Yeah, there were disagreements. Some people didn't like something, other people didn't like that they don't like something. I remember that there was a lot of like divide over World of Warcraft, for instance, for some of the expansions and initially for the game, but nobody was that outraged, that critical, that severe in their views. I mean, it is one thing to I'll be to disagree on, let's say, a game. Let's say I don't like, for instance, how the modern Call of Duty games are. I don't like them. Like, watched, never like. I played the first Call of Duty, and after that, I just lost interest because I don't appeal to it. It's not appealing to me. It's just not something that I would buy and play. And there are a lot of people who would disagree with me, who would say Call of Duty, especially some of them, they'll give me specific names and like that, and I'll say, yeah, sweet, you like it, amazing. It was at least a successful franchise. Good on them. It's just not me, but I'm not gonna say this franchise is bad. I'm never gonna say this franchise is bad, this franchise is good, this game is horrible, it's against players, so like that. I'm just expressing my opinion. And there is a difference. You're expressing your opinion, or you're expressing your opinion and you have data, which is what I did. So, if you remember my video from not yesterday, but the day before that, it actually got a little bit of traction and got a lot of comments. It's trying to get ratioed. It's currently at 60% likes to 40% dislikes. So, if you haven't liked, please like the video. Yeah, grifting. The thing, and I got a lot of comments of people trying to bash me to regarding my views, and my views were almost entirely on what numbers we see, factual information. And then I did something that I now consider probably was stupid, but it was also fun. Let me show you. Probably seen it if you have been on my X. I posted this. This is the Grum's tweet from he's saying that Ubisoft. You can tell a lot about Ubisoft with how much money they're throwing at a terrorist platform. Seriously, this is Hassan the Hound that apparently was financed, like was paid to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, and of course to say good things about it. Then you have Elon Musk, which is, by the way, amazing. It's amazing because Elon Musk has 200-something million followers, and he was ratioed by Assassin's Creed's official page, who have 4.7, and he has 290 now. You can speculate like a lot of the people that follow Elon Musk don't follow him for his gaming takes. And yeah, he was ratioed by Assassin's Creed. Good, like, kudos to that. I don't know. Probably that's a war that has been seen. And then I decided to do something. And I posted this. How are you doing today, Shadows? Players looking a little scarce, I see. I was blocked by Ubisoft, by the way. I don't know why. I haven't insulted them in any ways. I have 3 comments in the last few months on some of their posts, just asking questions like, what's happening, what's not happening, can you explain this, can you explain that. I was looking for information. I wasn't like, oh, you bitch ass something, you know. And I did this. Yeah, I admit, probably not my best take. I don't know. Do you agree? Like, was I a little bit petty on that or something? Like, how are you doing today, Shadows? Players looking good. It's true. It's true. For a company that is presenting that they have 2 million, 5 million, 7,000 million players and trying to push it as sales, I felt it was right to just ask. And then it happened. Like, this post, yeah, facts are the facts, right? And then this 34.3k views, 614 likes, 68 comments. I like closure. I enjoy when a conversation is started either by me or someone else towards me, and we conclude that discussion, either by me saying my last piece or him saying the last piece, and potentially him winning the argument with facts and sensible information, or the other way around, or we just agree to disagree, which is usually how things go when discussing something of an opinion. You can't, like, changing someone's opinion is much harder than anyone thinks. Like, you can present people with facts, with all the information, and they'll just go, yeah, but that's your opinion. Yeah, but those numbers can be that true. It might be different. You can't win. Like, and it's not about winning, actually. When discussing things, wink, wink, when discussing things with people, it is often about just presenting your opinion. It is presenting your viewpoint and presenting their viewpoint. And you usually, if you're both sensible people, just agreeing to disagree. Whether it be regarding a game, regarding music, regarding political opinions. Remember that there used to be differences in every country, but people were above that because you would be an actual good person, and even if your neighbor voted for the candidate that you didn't vote, you wouldn't go to mini scale war with them, as I've seen on some news regarding the United States and Germany, and even here, even in my country, we have that sometimes. So, like, people used to be able to agree to disagree. And yeah, like, I've tried to reply to as many people yesterday. Like, this whole thing started, I think, yeah, I posted just a little bit over midnight, and I honestly thought that this would be something that would go right away. Like, nobody would give a flying fuck at what I posted, because usually that's what happens. I've posted on many, like, popular accounts, big accounts, company accounts, like, with asking questions, praising or critiquing, never attacking, by the way, never insulting, never going, oh, you're such losers or whatever. That's not the way. That is never the way to do this. And I actually do not like it when even people on our side go against even the wokest of the woke, the vilest of the vile, and their whole argument is just, low, you are such a dumbass or something like that. I prefer factual factual disassembling of a person, like, to absolutely destroy them with facts, with opinions, with coherency. And as I like closure, that doesn't even show. Like, I'm just gonna do it like this, like, look at it. This is from since yesterday. I'm not gonna even read all of those because I'm not gonna be able to if I start replying to all of these, it will take me an entire day, and while I'm replying it, people like that will just go and start more and more and more. And a lot of these people are saying things like console gamers are more than PC gamers. A lot of people saying people don't go to Steam that much, that Shadows has beaten Odyssey, all of the things that I have talked about in my last video. And here we have Cole, who is saying, oh, you're a Smash JT fan, that makes sense now. You're a friendless reject and live in a fantasy bubble. Got it. I was thinking about sending this to Smash, but I was like, yeah, it's like just cluttering. This is something that I see a lot. A lot of people are starting to attack Smash JT in these comments because Smash JT is someone that is very, very prominent, and he is even on a public level sometimes more prominent than channels that are a lot bigger than him. Like, I'm telling you, like, let me put it like this. If we're to compare Smash JT and Asmongold has a much bigger audience. However, Smash JT is with the people more. Asmongold is a little bit more I'm not gonna say detached. He's just a little bit more above those. He's just doing his own thing, and he doesn't seem to actually give a fuck what's happening. Like, not what's happening, but what's being talked about him. He's very above the things, which is something I respect. But SmashJet is in the crowds, like he's in the on the front lines a bit more, like engaging a lot more. And like again, I'm still getting 100. This is not 100. This is like 619 likes, which I like most like tweet of all time in my history. And I tried, like when I post this, the likes, the dislikes, the comments started flooding, and there were like a lot of hurtful comments. Sorry, Freya, but I need to close the window. Yeah, my cat is doing everything to prevent me for having this stream. And I need to just see if it's still. Yeah, okay. Let me just see. For some reason, this doesn't. Wait just a bit. And at the same time, please tell me how your day was. Tell me how's your day. Sorry for this, but again, it's a morning stream. Gonna pop this up. Let me just see. Yeah, actually yeah, that's it. Let's see. It has to load. Alright, so I posted a screenshot. I'm gonna show it to you now. Well, Inkling, well, you were waiting for a long time for the stream. Yeah. You got your Switch back today. Woohoo, Switch. I would love to be able to buy a Switch someday. For a new battery, it was a launch model that can't be patched. Seriously? Like, launch models, are there pre-sale or special sale? I was told I'd get my old console back and they sent me a refurbished. Oh. Yeah. I know what you mean. I had a similar problem with my car. That they replaced a part with new ones, and good thing a buddy of mine is a mechanic, so he managed to warn me. Did you, by the way, get your Switch back today? Like, they send you a refurbished model, or it's still that one, or did they get you yours? Ah, I see. So, yeah. Okay, I understand. Can be patched to be hacked. Okay, that's... So it's more of a closed system. Let me just get... Wait, does the refurbished model be able... Is it the day one, or is it the newer one? Because depending on what you might have a deal. Yes, I'm munching my cat. Good morning, Logan. How are you today? Actually, you can also take, like, just see what I've posted. I'm just putting it here. it's one of the things that I've had a lot of times happen to me. I had these tweets. No, they didn't attempt to fix it. They just saw it was a launch model and shipped a refurb. No attempt to repair mine. Yeah, that's usually what they do. It actually, I think, it is more tricky for them to, especially with the new types of products. It's very often more tricky for them to repair than to send you something that works, or there was a different issue and they refurbished it more easily, and they keep that one and they work on it sometime when it's appropriate. This has happened a lot with new tech, especially with phones, by the way. Phones, when you return, at least here, when you return your phone, there is a lot of a good chance, if depending on what type of shit is fucked, they can actually send you a refurb model back, just because, let's say your battery is fucked or something of your processor has fried, and they're either unable or unwilling to just dismantle it and fix the issue. So they ask you here beforehand, have you backed up everything? Do you have any sensitive information that we need to pull out potentially? Because they can, even with a like fried processor or something, they potentially can pull out your information, and they just send you, they just give you a refurbished model afterwards, because they don't want to disassemble it and reassemble it afterwards. And that's an issue, because if you remember, phones used to be with removable batteries and stuff like that. Yeah. So they don't want the refurbished models. Okay. So you can tell me if what I'm saying is actual truth, because I've talked with a bit of at least 10 phone technicians in my country. I used to work for a phone company, and they said that when you have non-removable batteries, like with the modern smartphones and stuff like that, they just very often go for the refurbished models. That's what they've been telling me, that I've had that experience once with the service for my old phone. Like for an old phone, like 6 to 7 years ago, I had that experience. So I don't know if when you're like as a technician. Okay, so you repair the phones. Kudos to that. You actually repair. Like I was going through like not the official repair shops, like not official company repair shop, like for the model, but for the partners, like the partnership repair shops that were very fancy, and they give you warranties and stuff like that. But it was crazy to me, because they actually at a certain point extended my warranty and gave me something like a new one from the shop itself, not from the company model. I think it was a HTC that I had. Yeah, I had an HTC back then. And they gave me like a store warranty. Say if it doesn't work, just return it to us and we'll fix it outside of your normal warranty. Nightcore, good morning. Do a lot of people in my country use Samsung phones? Yeah. Not only Samsung, we use a lot of Android phones. Like Androids. I use an Android phone. This is a Xiaomi. I'm never going to use a Apple phone. I'm not going to debate Apple versus Android. It's a useless debate. People will like what they like. But given the fact that here money is something a little bit different, much less people have the luxury of spending that much money for a new iPhone or something. Samsung is the best in your opinion? Yeah, aside from those models that I think it was S9, the Galaxy S9 or something that burst into flames, and we actually had several cases like this here. Yeah, Samsung are amazing in tech currently, although Xiaomi is much cheaper and almost as good at the moment. Inkling, I hope that they actually fix it. Probably if you talk to normal customer service, they're absolutely clueless because they only have these small scripts usually to help you by and pass the message along. As someone who worked with the customer service, I know what it's like. It's gone. Fuck. So wait. Do you mean that like they destroyed it? Like they melted? Crazy. That's crazy. Well, I just say Go is one super chat for this stream. Just mentioning it. Yeah. They told me if they couldn't repair, they would send it back, and then they kept it in semi-repair. So like if they didn't destroy it physically, it should be with them. I don't know. I'm not sure, but if you have a contract, like not a contract, but like documentation for your model, maybe some serial number stuff, you can go and just fuck them over. I actually Nightcore. I actually have some of these videos. And I think Smash talked about it because the Flying Cowboy blocked him, but I'm still yet to see the whole thing because I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of the stuff. I keep up currently with Shadows as a whole, but haven't been able to see it as yet. And that's okay. Yeah, Inkling, I understand you completely. That is fucked up. Best I can actually suggest is just filing a formal complaint about this on them because they don't like formal complaints. And yeah, Nintendo has billions, and Nintendo are kind of a not the best company in the world currently when it comes especially to customer service and actually catering to their customers. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, especially a Switch. Switch is like I've touched a Switch once in my life, and I would very much like to have one day in my life. But it's amazing. Like it's very nice. Yeah, I actually had a friend of mine who made a Twitch channel and had to he played Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Inkling, again, the best thing that I can think of if you haven't done something already or you want to do something is just launching a formal complaint, like not a legal one, but like written, so they have documentation. That's what we do here in Bulgaria constantly. We're complaining a lot, and sometimes it works. Quickly, let me get back to what I'm showing on the screen. So the reason for this topic is that comments like this sometimes can deter people a lot. First of all, this is a comment, you see it, and you have another comment who is yay sweet, you burned him, you fucked him over. Because I'm a Balkan, I would love to meet this guy in person and just have him say that to my face. It would be amazing. And when you have that, then if you're a smaller creator, imagine that you're just starting out. Imagine that you just have started ranking up some views, ranking up some people, but you still don't have a community. You don't have people to who watch your videos constantly or streams or anything. You're just like, hey guys, me here. Hope anyone watches and stuff like that. And when you're like that on the internet, which is what I used to feel before you people came and started joining my streams, and again, I cannot express my gratitude enough for this. Like, the fact that we just spent something over 10 minutes talking about stuff other than the main topic is exactly what I like to do. I don't care if I stick to the topic. I just read your comments and just, yeah. It's nice. I think the Nightcore says the PS5 looks and feel like a PS4 Pro. Never owned a PlayStation in my life again. Best I had was Sega. That was the latest console I have. Didn't have any forgot the word. Any chance of getting it up until now. And yeah, and if you're a small creator, you don't have that. You don't have people who join your stream on a regular. You don't have people like Inkling who lurks for 10 hours saying, start the stream, which is amazing. Which, like, I'm waking up and say, come on, will someone goddamn start the stream? It's amazing. I love it, by the way. I actually love it. It's awesome. And you're starting to build your community, and you're starting to have people that you can discuss with, and you're making connections, you're making friendships. Until you get that, you're utterly alone. You're alone on the internet. You're basically putting yourself in public out there, and you're utterly alone. You might get liked, you might get disliked, and when you get disliked, people like that tend to come along, and they tend to post something like this, and it tends to get likes. People like this one tend to LMAO or like something like this. And when you have that, when you're a small creator, and I'm not censoring these motherfuckers because they went public. I'm not gonna censor it. I'm not saying that anyone, and I strongly disagree with anyone going and harassing them, by the way. Nobody should go and harass them. I don't care about them. I don't give a fuck about them, and I don't think they deserve any attention. That is why I haven't responded to any of these comments, and I'm not gonna respond to any of these comments. Not because I'm afraid or something or whatever, because I don't see a reason. And the thing is, when you're alone, when you're a small creator, you get nervous. You get like it's nervous. Like someone said that, and it gets worse with every comment when you get popular and you see that negativity pour. I'm someone who has a lot of experience with negativity, especially on social media. I have had negativity for close than 2 decades, almost ever since MySpace, for different reasons. And I can safely say that I do have thick skin about it. And still, last night I was anxious to reply to as many comments as possible before I went to bed, and when I went to bed I couldn't sleep because I was nervous at what people would say. And I can actually go and show you something else on that number, on that. Wait, there it is. Let's scroll. That it doesn't show it. Okay, so let's go to notification. I'm gonna find it. Look at it. This is just from last night, from last 8 hours, and I'm someone with 230 followers, so it's not just I dared to put something public against Ubisoft. You know, I dared to do that. And by the way, there are a lot of people who are arguing with those people, which is something amazing. because they see that, oh, there it is. I actually do like how I look in this picture. Yeah, I'm a little bit chubbier here. Let's see. No, wait, is this start? I think I'm a little bit chubbier. Yeah, I think I was a little bit fatter then. And when you look at it, first of all, someone's posting your image publicly. Yeah, I did post this on my ex because I'm not fucking afraid of being public. Should I quote Alyssa on how I feel if someone's tried threatening me on the internet? And yeah, the only thing your fat ugly mug would be early to is dinner, you disgusting fuck. First of all, not how you say my channel's name. So, language. Do go to language lessons, my dear friend. And yeah, yeah, I'm a bit chubby. I have some cheeks, you know. And if I was someone like that, a small creator or someone like that, it would make me give up, because the first steps that you make in that public space, that is YouTube content creation and like that, depending on what you want to present as content, it is always in danger of having some hate flown towards it. And when you take that chance, it is by sheer luck that you don't get any hate. Even the most innocent videos can get hate. I have a now dormant gaming channel that I haven't used in years, and I used to only play and stream games on it like 7-8 years ago. I can't even tell you what comments I got on these videos. Like, this is just me just playing the game, nothing else, outside of any commentary, outside of any discussion about companies, about what I do on my main channel currently. And the hate, like, just from people who don't like how I sound, how my accent is, how I look and stuff like that. And this is absolutely normal, because there is absolutely zero chance, like statistically, physically, chemically, whatever you like to call it, zero chance that you'll be able to please every single person. You might be God. You might be the personification of, I don't know, every desire every person ever had, and you'd still get hate. You'd still get one person at least who would say fuck you. That's completely normal. That is absolutely normal, because you're in public space and you're trying to build a community, but that doesn't mean that you will only reach the community. But this is the reason a lot of creators, small creators, just disappear and just decide to, it's not worth the risk. That is actually not even the case for a lot of creators. Like, let me just give you an example with a public person by the name of Thomas Lockley, who is a historian who was hired by Ubisoft for the depiction of Yasuke. So he, from what I know about him, he's an author, he has several books, he's a public person. And when he got heat about what he did with Yasuke in Assassin's Creed, he basically deleted every trace of online presence that he had, because he didn't want that hassle. He didn't want to deal with it, and he didn't want that nerve, which again, understandable. You also had a lot of bigger YouTubers who couldn't stand with the controversy that like they created at certain points, especially when you get people like Wookie298 or Review Tech USA, who is currently, yes, he is technically still making content, but as you see, he's spiraling and he's basically digging himself further and further. And the thing is about that is that those are people who are good and they're now bad just because they went off the deep end. And imagine, like, when you're a small creator, if you have a controversial take and people start criticizing them, there will be people, a lot of people, that would be sensible about it. Again, they would be sensible. They would say, yeah, okay, you did that wrong. You should say this and this and this and this and this. Or you shouldn't say this and this and this and this. And here's the facts that rebuttal your opinion or your facts. I had that, by the way. I've had an opinion that was refuted in the past, like not one but several, because I just didn't have the information and I was posting an opinion, and that's completely fine. But a lot of people would just be like, oh, you crazy stupid little fuck, or you fat fuck, or go kill yourself. Like what we've seen. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I never want to leave, like I'm someone who doesn't want to leave open comments like when someone is talking to me. And this is actually the first time that I am going to do that with this post, because I simply have to learn to do that. This was a learning experience to leave this alone and to say, okay, I'm not gonna deal with this in the way that they want me to, because it is like talking to a wall. I have responded to the people who were sensible about it, who would like to have a discussion, who actually presented some examples, some thoughts, and the other one who are just there to hate and who are there to defend Ubisoft, who are the part of the hive, as I said in my tweet last night. They can bark as much as they want. I'm not going to give up, because these people have that agenda to basically bring you down and say, yeah, you suck. They start attacking you for your views. They start attacking you for your looks. They start attacking you for your name, your gender, your race, your accent, everything that they can. If I didn't have a beard, let's say, I have this little mole here. Like it's a very nice one. It's actually very charming, as I've been told. And if I didn't have a beard, someone would attack this. Me having a beard, someone said I look like a hobo. Me having long hair, someone said I look like a hippie, which actually is a compliment. Someone said, actually, I had one person who said, whoa, how old are you? You're old as fuck, you shouldn't be doing YouTube. And I was like, really? Like, just because I'm of a certain age, I shouldn't be doing YouTube? I'm too old for YouTube? Is that a requirement now? I should be in the age category? Is that like official? I don't know. But yeah, they were very adamant about me being too old and decrepit, even though I'm not even 35 yet. So yeah, apparently 35 is the death of the YouTuber. You don't have any legal right to do that. And it's funny because if you, like, someone like me can find the humor in it, because I can understand why people are doing it. Part of the reason is being online, and especially terminally online, gives you the sense of security that you're anonymous. Especially you don't have an avatar, you don't have any information on your profile, you don't have any links, you don't have anything. You're like, at that level, you're completely anonymous. So you have the hidden advantage. You're like a sniper in a dense jungle, and you're just sniping people, and you're saying, oh yeah, I own them, yeah, I'm so brave, yeah, and he didn't respond, yeah, baby, yeah, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, I have a big dick, yeah, baby, yeah. Meanwhile, the reality is often disappointing. Wait, Joe, hello, Lloyd Christmas, hello, just saying hello and good night, Lloyd Christmas. Thank you for coming to say hi. Wait, yo, shit, man, I'm 47. It isn't a problem. Just envious assholes with no balls to actually start a channel. Yeah. Or even being public, like with something. And as I mentioned, like, I don't know if you saw this video, but I'm just gonna show it again because if you rewind the stream, what I'm talking about is that I have had I'm in deep heat with Assassin's Creed Shadow fans that are blasting me due to me daring to post charts, Steam charts on one of their posts against Grumps, the one that they ratioed Elon Musk. And let me just show you. This is what one of them said. The only thing your fat ugly mug would be early to is dinner, you disgusting fuck. And I find it really funny because I actually like myself in that picture. Yep, they were mad. They were very mad. Like, let me like, where is the? Look at how much I had. This is just from 12. Like, this is from around 1 a.m. last night, man, and it's still going. It's like, fuck. Wait, okay, let me just try to. It's amazing. Actually, like if I had enough followers and I was monetized on X, that would be a very good paycheck. 641 likes, 7 bookmarks, 10 reposts, and 68 comments. Around 10 or 15 of those comments are mine, by the way. And yeah, and I've replied to some of them that actually had something to discuss, has something of a like a coherent thought. Oh, thank you. I am a little bit chubby. And yeah, what I posted again, this is again one from the other, like this 1:35 a.m. here. Oh no, you don't see it, sorry. Wait, let me, yeah, okay, but this is 1:35 a.m. local time, so this is around 7 hours before that. And yeah, you can see what's on that. Yeah, and basically my point is, yeah, I've circled around. This is like going from your house to your neighbor's house and circling around town to get to it. What I mean is that this is one very huge reason why smaller creators, why just up and starters actually give up, because they're sometimes overwhelmed with some initial hate, especially if you're someone who's giving opinions about something on the internet. If you say, I don't like the Devil May Cry franchise, here is why, and you're a small channel and this video blows up, let's say you get 1,000 views, like first video ever done, I can guarantee you there will be a lot of hate on it. There will be a lot of hate. It's also a very huge trend. If you're weird about something initially, like if you're socially awkward, or if you're awkward on camera and this is your first video, it's more so than not your first video is your absolute worst video by a lot, and your second video is at least 50% better, because you watch your first video and say, holy fuck, this is cringe. I've watched my first 3-4 videos and I was like, yeah, I should not be on camera. And yeah, it's really sad that the internet default these days is to tell someone to off themselves if they disagree with you. Fucking read that. Yeah, it is. Like, it is. As I said, anonymity. You have anonymity. You have your terminal anonymity. You feel powerful doing that. So yeah. And if anyone is like a small creator that is just thinking of starting out, especially if you're starting out a channel that might be considered controversial, then take it from another small creator, which I am. Weather it. It's just the internet. It's just online. It's not real life. Share what you want. Protect what you have. Be honest. Be with integrity. Post your personal opinions. Be respectful, most of all. And whatever hate might come your way, it's going to wash away, because these people just shoot once and then they leave you alone. That's it. Unless you engage with them, they shoot once and they leave you alone, which is probably why most of them are single or divorced. That they were just not that good at a second shot. And yeah, that is actually all I have for today. It's funny. I don't know. Maybe someone. Oh yeah. Also, they're posting a lot about me getting a job, and I stopped replying at 1 a.m. because I wanted to go to bed and sleep for my job that I'm about to go to. Yeah. Amazing stuff. Like, it's amazing. And the thing that helps a lot in these situations is a community that I think I have with you guys. I think I have a great growing community of people who genuinely are a pleasure to talk to, like each and every one of you, and who like me for what I am. This is the best thing that a person can experience, to grow more popular and to have people who basically enjoy what you do for what you do. That's it. That's my amazing situation. Yeah, whatever you do, this is always going to be part of life, just so you know. For anyone who might stumble on this video later, this is what my advice as a small creator is, and I actually might make a video about this sometimes, just to share my experience. Smash JT says it really well. In the beginning, YouTube will do everything to make you want to quit. Yep, I absolutely agree. And if not the platform itself, the people on it will do that for you, for it. Yeah, they're acolytes of a platform that does not want you. Yeah, I don't know. Hate has become something normal for people online, especially since COVID. They're very brave and they don't have any regard for anyone else's personal opinion. That's normal. Yeah, perseverance prevails. That's completely right, which. And thick skin. So that's my semi amateur advice. I have been doing this for a while, and I'm not counting the previous 9 years that I have been doing them. I've been doing it since last year again. So this is my current advice, because this is the path that I'm on currently. Thick skin, be authentic, be true to yourself. Do not betray yourself for clout. Do not betray yourself for quick buck. And when there is hate, if it's substantiated, you can battle it with facts. If it's unsubstantiated, you can't do anything about it, no matter how much you engage. So you can choose to engage in your own will or not to engage. My personal advice is, when it's unsubstantiated hate, to not engage. Just leave them to pump their dump or whatever. They won't do it again because they just don't have the capacity for it. Again, that's why they're single or divorced. And it will blow away. And eventually you'll see it dying out. Absolutely. And this is a lesson that I just learned, because I usually want to respond to everything and just tell them that, yeah, you're wrong and that's why I'm right. And that's it. That's what I wanted to say today. It's 8:30, 8:40 in the morning currently. I do have to go and get ready for work. I will be making a video later today. More Assassin's Creed Shadows, more Ubisoft stuff. Probably something about Yasukin Simulator that I'm currently researching. And yeah, it's early. Coffee talks are early. I've been up since 6:30, so yay for no sleep. All right, guys. Closing words that I again want to express. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this stream. Thank you for being here in general. For engaging with me, for watching my videos, for watching my streams, for just being amazing people and sticking around. That is probably the best feeling in terms of doing YouTube for me. Having people to talk to and having people to converse with and having people that just engaging and supporting you and liking you. It's amazing. It's amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you and thank you. I will continue to do what I do. Probably, hopefully, I'll get bigger and bigger, not only in body size, and we'll get even more people, and we'll build a huge community that I just want. We'll build a community that we can spend hours and talk about stuff. And yeah, dream, I have a dream, and this dream is here. Yes, Wage, we'll make it happen. As you said, perseverance prevails. Thank you very much, people, for being here. Hope you enjoy your day, your night, your evening, your afternoon. Anything that you're going to do, may it be joyful and may you succeed. Thank you very much. My name is Hios. Cheers and stay fresh.